Okay, I hope this works now. Nobody's watching this yet, but I just wanted to listen and see if it works. Oh, perfect. It does work. Okay. I love talking to myself and seeing if my stream works. It is working? Well, that's good. Oh, you're all watching me. Wow, you joined so quickly, too. I wasn't expecting that, but thank you. Sometimes it takes a while for like anyone to join my streams. Like on average, that's kind of what's happened. So if I restart the stream, there's kind of the chance that um I will have to wait again a little bit. But that was really fast. Thank you so much. But the audio quality is better now, right? I just restarted my computer because, like I said earlier, that fixes everything, right? It fixes everything, doesn't it? Yes, very good. Okay, we're back. I'm still finishing my lunch too. Like, why is it taking me forever to do this? Of course, and it's way better. That's good. That's good. I don't know what was going on, but sometimes, your computer does silly things that it shouldn't be doing. So we take care of those things by restarting it. Oops. I almost went to the mountains. I really want to know what it would be like if, like, the rest of these worlds right here were as, like, busy as these two. I mean, this one I don't know if it really counts because it's kind of where everyone does like their trading and all that. But I mean, like, instead of being sent to Jamal Township, like we all get sent to Mount Shiver first or Shavir. I don't know how to say that, but um, that would be really interesting. Like we literally all go there on purpose. Even we could even try to go there on purpose. Hi, Blep. Welcome back. Yeah, jumping on the ice. I remember that people really liked to do that at one point. Or in Coral Canyons, like you can go up there and jump on the rocks, right? Well, we used to think that if enough of us jump, we would get like a prize or something. It's just like those forgotten desert theories where if you play it enough or you do like certain things, then you're guaranteed a spike or something. Thinking of it from a computer science perspective, I'm kind of skeptical that they would go through that much effort to award you something if you perform specific actions. They probably wanted to keep the code as simple as possible and only use like a I don't know what it's called, like a random, like the random kind of function to just randomly give you a prize, and maybe each of those prizes are associated with like an amount, so it kind of like determines the probability of getting it. Imagine if that was true. That would be great, wouldn't it? We would be very rare, very, very easily. It's also just like when we would go play Sky High and expect to get like a really rare prize after all that work, and then you just end up getting a necklace, and you're like, oh, cool. I think that was the first time I was aware that you could get like a pirate sword of like, or like maybe a bow and arrow. I'm not sure. Like that's kind of like when those clothing items were like new at the time. And then I kept trying to play Sky High so that I could get a pirate sword. And then my friend got it, and I was so jealous, like at how quickly he got it. And I was like, why didn't I get it? But now you can get those so easily, like in someone's shop, or if you play the Forgotten Desert enough, you're very likely going to be awarded one. So like, doesn't matter anymore. But still, you have very different priorities when you're a child. The days when your self worth determined like was determined by the most ridiculous things. I look back on those days with shame and amusement. I don't know if it's just me, but if anyone has been playing this game for long enough, I think gloves used to be very popular. They pretty much mean nothing at this point, but I think at the time they weren't the most obtainable items. I think it was like one of those things like once it was in the store and then it left stores and then there was like no way to win it yet. There was like no adventures or something, so people really liked gloves. But oh, and then like also those like monthly they used to do monthly member gifts. So that's when they first released like the legendary glove, the mummy glove, the golden gloves, like the golden dragon glove and all that. And there was no other way to get them at a time. Now they've like re-released them like in the diamond shop, so it really isn't worth very much anymore. But it used to be worth a little bit more, so I think people liked them. But I don't know. Then other things started coming up, especially like when the headdresses and the spikes entered the game. That really shook things up. One of your dream items as a kid was a pink fox head. Now you can go on so easily. I know, right? You remember. So you have been here for a while with me. Probably like, I don't know, early 2010s because that's when that was happening. Now we're just gonna look back on it and just be like shaking your heads like how silly is that? You know, you should be focusing on other things than, how many gloves you have or fox hats. What you really want is when the headdresses were in the stores, buy as many as possible because they're not coming back. And maybe the same with like things like the founders hat if you also were into that. And then, with monthly membership gifts, you make sure to have it at that time because they gave you free spikes. Yeah, you left in 2015, came back in 2025. Everything is so different. I left in 2017 or 2018, then came back in 2023. It has changed a lot, but I didn't have membership before coming back. So I pretty much am just experiencing everything as it is now. It's definitely a lot harder to get spikes now because you don't have the spike collars anymore in the Forgotten Desert. You found it super confusing at first. I mean, I didn't have anything to lose at this point. I was starting over from scratch, so I was like, so I don't understand the economy. Like I used to I was still stuck with the mindset that like having like a rare item Monday item regardless of what it was like, high enough in worth. But after realizing how easy it is to win in the Forgotten Desert, I've kind of realized how much people really don't like those, so it's not worth anything really. I have to shake my head at myself for like the very small amount of like member items I somehow got when I was only a non-member. And then because I was trying to be as impressive as possible, I put those things onto my trade list, and no wonder nobody wanted them. uh, like, rare gardening hat and rare, I don't know, rare, trying to think of another one that you always get. I don't know, chicken hat or rare blanket or rare, like the members only items, not the non-member ones. I wish I remembered right now. I can't remember. Rare tie. I don't know. You didn't care about rare items and trading them much, so I get that. I mean, there's other ways to enjoy the game. But yeah, I mean, maybe it's changed now. Like, I've definitely, after I've become a member and kind of realized how much work I need to put in to get all the items that, like, are no longer in stores, but I really want, I was like, okay, I think I do want them now. But, I mean, that's really it, right? Otherwise, I'm like, I really don't care. I don't honestly know how I came back 2 years ago and was willing to put up with how long it would take for me to get all the items I wanted. It took a really long time. This feels just like when I'm trying to apply for a job because I know how much work it's going to take me to reach like the place where I qualify for jobs. But I'm like, wouldn't I be intimidated by how much time I'd have to put in to reach this point? I guess I didn't really mind. That's what I find interesting about all of this. Yeah, cool clothing items are good. Then aim for a pink long, then a solid. Oh, very good. Yeah, pink longs, I don't know what happened with those, but they suddenly became popular for some reason a few months ago. And I'm like, there really was no point in doing that, but it somehow happened, so okay. That's weird. Oh, thank you so much for the elf bracelets. That's very nice. I'm checking my jamograms right now. That's very nice, thank you. And it's good to have goals too, and you kind of work your way up because I guess if you're not really sure like what to do first, it can be kind of a lot, excuse me, to take in. Like I think I just focused on like when I was starting over from scratch. I was like, since I never had membership, I might as well, buy the in-store items first that I wanted, so I got like enough gems for it. And then I was like, okay, I should buy a flying animal so that I can play the Forgotten Desert and just keep playing that and getting a few prizes that I could maybe sell. And then I had to figure out how to sell things because I mean nobody really tells you how to do it. You have to just kind of jump in and figure it out. So I experimented and kind of like observed what other people were doing and eventually found a way to successfully do it, and then I started drawing art, and then I started to post content online, and then kept saving up and all that, and then I decided to live stream. Wow. You've heard about that. You just want pink long because of the color. Yeah, the color is good too. At the end of the day, it's more important that you like the item rather than like how much it's worth. I mean, I'm pretty sure most people think that the DJ headset is trash because, well, not maybe they don't necessarily think it's trash, but it's kind of like in the Forgotten Desert. In comparison to other things you can win, that's not really the thing that people are looking for. But I love them, so every time I win one, like even though I already have all the colors, I'm like so happy to always win another one. There's like no reason for it, but it's like I just like them. It's much better than a necklace for sure. The headphones are super cool. I just love the way they look. It just looks so expensive, I guess. It's a nice design. I'm still finishing my lunch. I'm a slow eater. No wonder my name is Slow Eater. Are you trying to trade for a seafoam spike? Yeah, those went up a lot too. Those were released 2 years ago as a Wild Weekend item. You're slowly getting, oh, very good. It's good that you're getting closer. You want a seafoam spike too? Oh wow, huh? I don't have one actually. I used to, but I never used it. So I just, got rid of it. But yeah, they're nice. It's a unique color. The color is definitely unique, and they did release some more seafoam items recently, so that's good too. If you're also hoping to have more items in that color, there's not really a lot of those yet. Also, I think I'm going to end the stream because it is a little noisy in the background and my microphone picks up everything. Plus, it's not super busy on here today, so it might be nice to try to come back later when it's a little busier. But hopefully, you liked our interesting discussion about coming back to Animal Jam and what else did we talk about today? I don't remember now, but this was fun. Thank you so much, and hopefully, I'll see you all again pretty soon. So, yeah, have a nice day or night, everybody. Goodbye.